So what are we doing? We're doing the first episode of Tower of God, which happens to be a, I guess it's a Crunchyroll original, which I'm a little worried about that.
I don't know what that bodes.
I'll tell you what it means when we actually get into the show. So why don't we just get into the show? Because we're gonna have like opening theme and ending theme, and we may as well just hit this.
All right. So here's how this is going to go down. So
what I'm going to do is
count down.
Or you could count down.
No, you're counting down.
Okay. I'll count
made
down.
Up my mind on this.
I'll do.
And you're going to start.
You're
going to start at 4. You are going to start at 4.
I'm going to start at 4.
I don't know why. Okay. That sounds like
I'm going to start at 4. I'm going to count down. I'm going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And then when I say play, I'm going to click play. And that way,
for those of you who have already clicked play, he hasn't counted down to click play.
No,
yet.
That wasn't the real countdown. This is the inaugural episode, so I'm giving instructions at this point. But when I say play, I will click play. You, Justin, will click play. And if you are listening to this and you want to watch the show along with us, you will also click play then, and we will all watch it together, or something like that.
Possibly to amuse ourselves, possibly to suffer.
I watched the first episode of this a few days ago, just on a whim, and I didn't suffer, but I was not especially impressed, is how I'll put it. And so we'll just see how much we get to riff on this when it's going on. Are you ready? Do you have it on screen and everything?
Just one more thing I'd like to add is I'm always semi-worried when the acronym is not very good for something that could have a good acronym. NAK just kind of organically happened. I don't know if we'd count that one as a good one or not, but this show is called TOG, so take from that what you will, and go ahead and begin the countdown.
All right. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, boy.
Crunchyroll Originals.
Yeah, we probably
just like Magic Spice Academy.
Okay, so we're
well, no, because we're not going to be.
We're assuming everyone's watching this on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I mean it is a Crunchyroll original, so where else are you going to watch it?
That's a good point. That is a big koi fish.
It's supposed to be an eel or something, is what they call it. And you're going to look at the animation is really.
What's with the animation? What does this look like? This looks like something.
Well, it looks like an SD character on top of an HD background is what I first noticed. And that looks interesting at first until you realize that all the line work is really bizarre. And so it starts out like your basic, dungeon crawling game. Or dungeon crawling anime, I guess.
Like this thing. You desire this, right?
Yeah, you want this giant fish.
I mean, okay, so I'm looking at this right off the bat. First impressions. It's got something, but I've already noticed that the character expressions aren't particularly accurate.
They're not particularly expressive or maybe correct. No, but what you'll notice is that when you're far away from the characters, all the line work looks okay. It actually looks kind of interesting because it's got a lot of kind of inkish, variation in line thicknesses going on.
Yeah.
But when you get really close in, then it's
and the style is kind of nice.
Really weird. I mean, it seems nice at first.
And the producer is Joseph Chostar.
Actually, that's a good point. Look, he's in sand, and then he becomes sand.
Looking like our hero's going to be a crybaby.
Well, you'll see.
Got a brood.
Brooding time. Now it's actually more like along the lines of he's like super powerful but doesn't realize it or something like that. I don't know.
Well, there was a really funny book like that. Yeah, it was something like the translation was something like some kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies visits a beginner adventure town or something.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Some light novel series.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those ones that has like a name that's like 40 words long and will end up inevitably abbreviated to like 2 syllables. Now, this is something I don't get. Well, no, because like they're calling him Bam in the subtitles, but you can, if you listen, his name is actually like Yoru, which is night. I don't know what that would have to do with the word Bam. It's just a really weird choice. And this is awkward.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about you during this whole thing.
I will wipe your tears and hold your face gently. That will help you forget me.
Oh, is that what we're calling this? Okay. Oh, God, yes. I don't know. There's like 13 layers of metaphor here that shouldn't be here at this point.
I mean, maybe, but my impression is that it's just like very generic anime stuff at this point. Like, it's just like...
Oh, I think it's more than that, because the more I'm watching the movement of these characters, I'm thinking that someone was watching another anime while they were coming up with the movements, which is fine, but it's like...
Okay, so look here. Look at the line work on his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a lot of, like, spottiness to it, which is interesting, but they zoom in so far sometimes that it just looks like an SD show with an HD background.
Yeah, this kind of looks like, Inspector Gadget drawing style, but with, like, a modern anime look to it.
I don't know that I'd call it Inspector Gadget drawing style. So the episodes are titled Tests, because apparently climbing the tower is a series of tests. Or something.
Especially little boys.
Ugh.
Applied directly to the forehead?
Applied directly to forehead. The other thing is that he went to the tower immediately after her, and yet somehow she's, like, long gone.
Oh, they weren't in a party, so different instance.
Oh, so, like, they got separated? They're in different servers?
He knows your name, the subtitles don't.
Yeah, apparently. Ah! But no one ever gets there, so haha, there will be no answering.
And it'll take you at least 400 episodes anyway, so, by the time you get there, everyone will forget this conversation happened.
Well, it's alright, because when they get to the tower, they'll have, review episodes to get them, back on track. Like One Piece. Trademark.
Luffy's gonna get to One Piece and be like, what was I doing again? What
was this for? Alright, he's already dead. Look, it's stylish. It's not that we wanted to save on frames of animation.
So I'm confused. Where is the audience supposed to have the knowledge of what he's saying?
I think they just didn't care to obscure it. There's very little explanation.
And now you'll
It
never
kills them
find it.
immediately.
Have fun.
It's gone forever. How else would you get into a tower?
We all had butlers open the door for us.
So it's just a question of riches? Yes. And then this is one of those trends that I really hate. It's like world building that isn't world building. It's like, we're going to refer to things that you don't know about, and that's going to make it sound deep.
Yeah, thanks a lot, show. Well, if you want to ensure the royal family's prosperity, why don't you just loot and pillage?
They got tired of that.
I mean tax. I meant tax.
Tax.
Looting
not
and
thievery.
pillaging is what bandits do.
Yeah, clearly they're different.
Did you guys forget about me? He's got that main character look to him. I think he's going to work out.
Well, I mean, yeah, he has the hopeless main character look to him.
Do you?
But you already said that he came from outside the tower. How would he possibly know who you are?
Is it? Okay.
Oh, whatever you say, buddy.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
Yeah, you guys have fun. I'm gonna go over here and be cryptic. No one knows what any of this is. You have to read the visual, or the not visual. You have to read the light novel series, or maybe it's a manga series. I don't know. Is
Radio
this based
drama.
on something? Radio drama. Yes, that'll help.
Not particularly. It just sort of happened that way.
I haven't done anything really. I've just been told what to do. Look, it's like fate or something. You told me to! Oh.
This is some groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah,
I can't believe you lent him something. Good lord.
I'll give it back. Jeez.
Even anime's not that lame.
Ugh. Clearly, that's it.
That's...
What if it turned out that the eel thing wasn't even hostile? Like, it's just like, hey...
Are you gonna feed me? I like pellets. Kinda.
That's what I said. Alright, well, we're gonna need a new irregular.
So anyway, the main character shows up and... I gotta get my sword back.
It's long gone. Thank goodness it didn't have rows of teeth like a shark.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's very anime.
Indifference to suicide is the answer to this test.
That's some good music in the background, guys.
Oh, they got a party going on next door.
Sorry, yeah. Is it supposed to?
Three days later.
Yeah, I know, right? Should have given me an enchanted Dremel tool. It would have been faster.
Here's a character desperately trying to escape this show.
I can see it. I can see the light. Is this supposed to be the main character, just like in the past? I guess so.
She crawls to the top, and there's just a big sign that says Funimation. No!
No, not again! Look, he's amnesiac, too!
How many tropes can we fit into this show?
I know, right?
The show is going to have every... first off, they've already got a character whom I'm going to describe as overtly tsundere, because, my god.
Yeah, I know, right? They got the generic Japanese, high school age boy as the main character. We've got the vaguely built world where there's lots of secret things that we don't know what's going on. Nothing's explained.
The land of the free. Bam! Sick of being in this world.
That's why his name is Bam.
Dude, you need a hand?
He was fine a minute ago. It already tried to eat him once. It's time for another cliche to rear its ugly head.
Everyone but the audience is surprised.
Yeah, I know, right? I have a special power? She's already dead.
Yeah, this is just Lost. You don't have a cute face.
Womp womp. What superstition? What? And again, everyone but the audience is surprised.
I just want to eat.
I'm just hungry. No one feeds me. It doesn't make any sense for this caretaker character to be so cryptic and creepy, because he's just going to be gone after this. Like, they're going up to higher floors, and he's not going to be there. Like, unless he's going to play as a narrator or something.
He's just constantly hovering around the main character, saying things to the audience. Well, that's my show, folks.
I don't know. What if in the second episode it's just a different character that goes through the first floor of the tower
Hey!
Yeah, I know, right?
Doesn't
You
feed
can do that
the
the
thing.
whole time? But I won't, because I'm the caretaker.
Well, yeah, we went through this.
That's how time works. Yes, thank you. I'm aware of the second law of thermodynamics. Let's keep going. So you think it's going to be like a fantasy anime, right? Like a fantasy tower ascending, dungeon crawling anime? Nope. Remember how they were talking about how there's this thing called the sky that we've never seen at the top of the tower? There's the sky.
Hello, Sky.
Hello, sky.
Oh, okay. So he's going to meet Knuckles.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do. The cube.
And so every episode is going to be a test of some sort.
Well, this is just silly.
Now it becomes a survival show. Like a gladiator show. Oh, right, the sword.
I know my knife is a bit unwieldy.
I don't know why I'm telling you to stop.
It's just a wiffle bat.
And look at how basic his character, the dude's character design is. Arrows.
More! I want the rest of the episode to be everyone trying to shoot each other, but just firing arrows into this one guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, I think I know what this show's got now. Shots to the face. That's what this show has.
We don't know for sure that was a shot to the face.
Look at his mouth. What the heck is wrong with it?
He's a character that just died. And this is gonna be one of those things where it's like it turns out that they weren't quote unquote supposed to kill each other, but like that's the way that they phrased it in such a way that it's like, oh, that seems like what we're supposed to do.
See, you weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to work together.
We just said you had to get out of the area in time. You just had to walk a half a mile.
I could catch a rabbit. No. We're doing this now. Find a rabbit.
Look, they're all here now.
Well, it's a Mexican standoff.
That's not what a Mexican standoff is.
Oh, right, they're all going to kill him.
Yeah, clearly.
And one of them is going to eat him.
We can only hope.
It's the blue hair guy.
He looked like a cannibal to me.
Oh, he's not human. He's an anime fan.
Well, that's also true, yes.
So how do you feel about the theme and ending song?
Yeah, I wish that this format allowed me to skip them. So it's not just a crappy rap, it's also auto-tuned. Because that makes everything better.
Slump
Slump
would be a much
Japanese
better
version.
show to watch.
Brought to you by Bang Chan and the Stray Kids.
Okay, I guess I gotta say it. Largely unimpressed.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was at the end of the first episode.
Well, join us next time for episode 2.